myself. So a year ago, in December of last year, almost a year ago, I started on my own journey of taking better care of myself. I've done 20 plus years of keto uh, to try to maintain weight or lose weight, which I think everybody has tried keto. It works for a time period up until you reach like a certain age, and then it no longer works. So let's face it, we're not young anymore. I'm 52. So things that worked for me when I was 20, 30 years old does not work for my body type anymore. Matter of fact, doing consistent years and years and years of dieting, no matter what kind of dieting it is, whether it be keto, low fat, low carb, whatever, all of that is only good for a temporary time frame. It's not meant to be sustainable and to live on forever. So that actually, all those types of diets will destroy your metabolism. So by the time that you're my age, you have no metabolism whatsoever, and you can't lose weight no matter what you do. You starve. You do. I'm doing under 1,000 calories a day. I'm exercising 3 or 4 hours a day, 7 days a week. I'm sweating a lot, and I've lost a few pounds, but then I hit a plateau, and now I can't lose weight anymore. And now I have to eat even less to keep losing weight, and then you find yourself eating 600 700 calories a day, and you have a migraine every day, you have fatigue, you're stressed out, you can't function, you're tired. None of that is good for your body. So excuse me. So I've learned over the years a lot about dieting and things like that, nutrition. But what they taught us back in the 80s, 90s, even 2000 is not accurate. It's not accurate today. They were learning too. They haven't learned everything. They still haven't learned everything. Everybody says do cardio every day, do a lot of cardio, run, exercise, do all this stuff that makes your heart rate super high. You can do that, but all that's going to do over the years is actually weaken your heart muscles. That doesn't make it stronger. It actually weakens it over time because it's getting tired. Decade after decade. That's why you find a lot of athletes don't live to be 60 years old. They pass away, runners especially. People that do a lot of stress on their heart, do a lot of cardio, they end up having heart attacks on the football field, on the track field, whatever. It's because their heart can't take that much stress. So there's a better way. So I started following a macros program where you eat your body weight in protein every single day. So if you weigh 140, for example, you would do 140 grams of protein a day. That's your minimum that you would do per day. Now, I don't mean any protein, like protein that's in a protein bar that has 24 grams of sugar. No, not that kind of protein, because you don't want all that sugar. So protein like meats, fish, salmon, tuna, chicken, turkey, things like that that have high protein. You want to get all your protein in a day's time. If you don't like meat, I hear you. I don't like meat either. I'm actually not a big meat eater. I do eat meat now because I had to force myself to eat it to get my protein that I need. But there are other things that have protein in it as well. Cottage cheese, very high in protein. Milk is actually high in protein. You just don't want the high fat milk. You could do skim milk 2%. Fairlife actually has really good milk, and it's for lactose. It's not even real milk. But it tastes like milk, and it's super high in proteins. It's twice as much protein as a regular glass of milk. Check that out. It's actually something I just recently started doing, and I love it. Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt is super high in protein. I think it's like 20 grams of protein for a third of a cup or 3/4 of a cup. It's crazy high in protein. There are other ways to get your protein if you're not a big meat eater. If you don't care and you like meat and you like dairy and you can do this, then you will have no problem hitting your protein goals every single day. That's the most important thing. The carbs and fat that you eat are beside that. You